Hey guys, welcome back. Fast Monty's Garage. Today we're going to talk about ceramic coating. I know, I've never done it before either. So we're going to see how this goes today. I picked a product with my own research. This is not sponsored. No one told me to get this. I just based it on reviews. I really like this company, Avalon King, because they promote DIY, or do it yourself. And you guys know I love doing everything myself, even if I do it wrong. That's why we're here, is to learn. So my last video, if you missed it, I was doing scratch removal or paint prep on the paint to make sure we have minimal scratches before we put the ceramic coating on. So this part, we're going to open the box, see what comes in the box. And assuming all goes well, by the end of this video, we'll have a couple layers of ceramic down. So what Avalon King sells is a kit, and each kit is for one coat of ceramic. I bought 2 kits, so here's one here, and then I also bought some shampoo to kind of do maintenance for washing the car when you need to. Now, those of you who've seen a car done professionally with ceramic coating, it looks spectacular. I mean, it looks like glass. Supposedly you don't have to really wax it for a few years. That's pretty impressive, especially because those of you that have dark cars like me, it's really annoying. Every time you wash your car and you go look at it in the sun, it's like, oh, it's even more scratched. Now I gotta polish it again. That polishing video I did, by the way, that took me 8 hours for polish and finish polish. I didn't even go into waxing. So this replaces wax, which I'm a fan of because it's labor intensive when you polish and wax your car. Okay, so let's open this up. So far, this is a really cool looking box. It's got a little logo on the side. Almost looks like a Transformers logo. And I'll tell you what, right out of the box, so a little greeting card. This looks really professional. It's a little tiny bottle. So like I mentioned, one kit does one coating, supposedly. So you can buy enough for a truck, you can buy enough for a normal car. I bought 2. You get a discount if you buy more than one. I think one is around 70 bucks, but I got 2, which means like $54 a piece. Compared to professional ceramic coating, which is $1,000 per coating. Just keep that in mind, that's the rough number. $1,000 per coating, yes, you heard me. And most people get 2 or 3 coats. That's why I went with 2. So anyway, cool little bottle, I love it. Almost looks like cologne, I'm sure it smells like cologne. Doubt that. Ooh, man, super soft. MicroFiber towel. Oh, this is really nice. I'm gonna put this over here, my other soft microfiber. Looks like latex or nitrile gloves. That's a good warning sign. Don't touch this stuff. Looks like maybe an applicator. And, oh, cool, like an applicator block. There's one side that's super soft and one side is harder. I'm assuming you use that side. I'm also assuming there's instructions in here. Ah, cool sticker. I'll have to put that on my toolbox. Yep, and looks like instructions. So, pretty cool. Everything's well laid out. So far I like it. So what I'll do next is I will read the instructions, not to you, but I'm gonna move the car out into the driveway and we'll get her going. And I'll probably have to go through some more details on that part. Be right back. Yes, I'm in the garage. I said I was going to go out in the driveway, but I also said I was going to read the directions. I read the directions like 18 times. They're not that complicated, but one of the basics is you don't want any dust accumulating on the surface, which makes perfect sense. It's a little breezy today, so I couldn't do it outside, so I'm in the garage. Obviously, you guys need to have a clean car, so wash your car or fully detail it like we did last video, and now we're here. Now that we're here, we still have a cleaning step to do. And Armor Shield sells this like IPA in a bottle. It actually smells really good. It's like a cherry flavor. And it comes with a kit, and that kit has an applicator sponge. And I also elected to get these really super soft microfiber towels for buffing. Now, I already did this once already on the hood. It took me an hour. It's a little bit of a learning curve. I'm going to show you my technique here right now. And the reason we're cleaning, just so you know, the ceramic coating, you have to treat it kind of like paint. It will not stick to anything if there's a layer of grease or wax or foreign material in between the paint and the coating. So just like painting, you have to have it perfectly clean, no smudges, no fingerprints, nothing before you put the ceramic coating on. So that's why I got the IPA cleaner in a bottle from Armor Shield, but it comes with some drawbacks. Let me show you. So what you do is you spray it on, rub it in. The problem now is you're supposed to buff it off, which is painful. Now, I also noticed that, I don't know if you can see the streaks or not. See these streaks? That's why it took me an hour to do the hood. I also have a standalone microfiber to put all my tools on or whatever. But what worked for me, and you guys have followed the channel, know that I love this stuff. This is wax and grease remover used in auto body. So before I painted any of my engine parts or the car, I used that to remove the wax and grease. I put that into a pressurized vessel. So you guys see those streaks right there, right? Oh yeah. So there is my workaround. Now, that wax and grease remover, like I said, is used for paint application, and I don't see why it couldn't be used for this. So I'm going to do both. 2 birds, 1 stone. I just invented a new saying right there. No, I guess I didn't. 2 birds, 1 stone. So that's what I'm going to do. The IPA cherry stuff from Armor Shield, and buff it, but then take it off finally with the wax and grease remover. So I'm going to do the whole car. I'll be right back. Almost ready to get started. So some more coaching for you. I covered this in the last video if you didn't see it, but I use a flashlight for my quality control. So get yourself a bright flashlight so you can check spots to make sure you have no water spots and you have no sling spots from your polish. If you need to get those off, you can use rubbing alcohol. Rubbing alcohol also helps with removal of wax and stuff. Or Windex. So thank you, Tom, for that suggestion last time I saw you. So let's get started. I have a couple of plush microfiber towels of my own. One is basically going to be my staging area for putting stuff so I don't scratch the paint. The other one will be a pre-dust before I do a section. So let's get started. The kit comes with these I think they're applicators, I guess you can call it, but there's 3 of them in the kit, and I'm going to wrap it around the applicator. So the applicator is split. See, there's 2 splits there. There's a firm side and a soft side. So soft side down, and I'm going to treat it like sandpaper, right? So I'm going to go barely use that edge. So I'm going to start here, and eventually, I'm guessing it's going to get too much ceramic in there and start to crystallize. So then you move the rag over and continue. That's why there's 3 rags in there, or applicators, I should say. And then after we apply it, we need to let it flash. So it kind of dries, and then we take the buffing towel, which is that super soft one that came in the kit. We're going to use that to buff it out. So let's do one application, see how it goes. And the lid has a little plunger thing they have to undo. So I'm gonna saturate the block and then put it on the car. So I'm just gonna move back and forth, working small sections at a time. And you probably have to reapply. And also try and use some bright lights. I can probably get another light out here for myself. Oh man, this smells great too. Woo-wee. Be sure to ask what your name is every 5 minutes to make sure you remember. Man. All right, so there's my little section. I'm gonna let it flash. I'm using the reflection in the light to see it, and you can actually kind of see it starting to dry. And be right back. Okay, now I'm going to take the polishing cloth, take off that excess residue. Wow, it is already starting to pop. And if you use that reflection light trick, you can see the highs and lows spots already. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of the car for one coat. I'll come back and let you guys know what I learned before the second coat. So, wish me luck. First coat is complete. Yes. So, big learning curve. All of you will have the same issue determining when is it the right time to start buffing the material off. It's based on your ambient conditions, I'm assuming. It's 65 degrees in my garage. I got to the point where I would do the fender in, say, 2-foot segments, putting the material on. Then I would do the door. Haven't buffed the fender yet. When I was done with the door, I would come and buff the fender. And then I would do the roof, put the material on the roof, and then come back and buff the door. So I got into that rhythm. And a good way to tell is when you're buffing and you're moving material around, like it's smudging way too easily, it's too wet. If it's too sticky and not coming off very quickly, it's too dry. So there's a happy median in there. The happy median, the haze, it looked like an oil spill, like if you look at the right light, and it came off easily. So keep rotating your towel and it'll come off just fine. So that's the rhythm I got into. The other things I forgot to say, because I came across them while I was doing this, is remove your water spots. Because as soon as you coat a water spot, you just made that water spot permanent. So make sure you get those water spots handled. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, you can coat anything. So don't worry about masking off chrome pieces or your trim or your rubber moldings. You can get it on, you can actually coat those pieces just fine. And then you buff them just like the paint. So that's kind of neat. You can do your wheels, chrome, whatever. So that's really neat. The other thing I saw, so after you go over a panel and you buff it clean, make sure you check because there'll be spots you missed and do that. We just have to wait an hour before we put our second coat on. And while you're waiting, there's a discount code down there for you. $25 off your first order. So good, hit up that link. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to wait about another half hour and I'm going to do the whole car again. I still have enough left in here. So those of you guys wondering, it feels like a half a bottle. So I should be able to get 2 full coats out of 1 bottle, just in case you're wondering there. And we need to let it cure for 48 hours. So don't get it wet and don't feed it after midnight. Yeah, good joke there, right? Name that movie if you're my age. So what I'll do is I'll do the second coat and we'll be back and we're gonna do the water test. So I gotta wait 2 days. So second coat, 2 days, but for you it'll be 2 seconds. There you go, guys. It's been about 24 hours. Man. The reflection in there. You can see all my tools. my garden tools. It's like a whole nother level of gloss. That is amazing. Hey guys, just in case you're curious, see what happens when you hit it with water. Look at that. Oh my God. Awesome. See the hood? Wow. That's gonna make cleaning easy. Oh my God. It looks so good, guys and girls. I can't even begin to explain how much more glossy and deep it looks. And you might be able to tell from this video, I don't know. But a couple more learning curves I had. So when I mentioned I thought I could do 2 coats with 1 bottle, I almost did. It was actually about 1.75 coats. So I got 3/4 of the way through the car on the second coat and I ran out. And then I looked at the bottle, and on the side of the bottle, you see that little see-through slot? Yeah, I didn't know that was there until I was done. I went, oh, wow, it says the level. So this is the second bottle. I'm halfway through the second bottle. And then ironically, each kit comes with one of these super soft polishing cloths. And as luck would have it, it lasts about 1 bottle. So it'll start getting full of product. So as you're buffing, it will start leaving some little smudge marks. So the second bottle, use the second towel. It actually worked out perfect on that kind of timing. Again, there's a code below for $25 off. If you guys want to try the Avalon product, I highly recommend it. I also found this stuff on Amazon. So I put an Amazon link below, as well as the Sure Shot can. So super quick, find those links. Especially if you like them. I love them. As you guys know, I use it for everything painting. So I clean everything with this stuff when I paint, and it works great to get your wax off your car before you do the ceramic coating. Ah, yeah. So next episode, I'm thinking about getting back into the engine compartment. I have some changes to do. So subscribe if you haven't, and until next time, building fast, driving faster. See ya.